with Metro Toyota, and I'm coming to you today to bring you a series I'm going to have on things your car salesman forgot to tell you. You know, every time we sell a car here, we are trained and supposed to do what's called a delivery checklist. That's where we go down a list and tell you all about your new car. Well, there are so many things to tell, and it would take so long. A lot of times we don't tell some of the more exciting things that you'd really like to know, and I'm going to do that right now. Here's one thing. We might even forget to tell you that the fuel filler button is right there. So you push that, and then, as you can see, that opens your fuel filler door. Well, what happens if you're in super cold weather and the fuel filler door is frozen and you push the button and the door doesn't open? And now you're trapped at the gas station. You can't get gas. All you do is go inside the back of your Highlander, open up the little side access door, and here's a lever, and you pull it, and voila, you have an open door. This is a great thing to know if you're living in Michigan and it's below zero. So, then another neat thing to learn is that when you open this door back here, sometimes you might have a person in the family that can't reach the button. I'm going to show you how to set the height of the lift gate. So we'll close that for now. Alright, let's go inside. You want to, the camera person is going to go to the other side. So what's tricky about this is when you go to the control panel, you don't see anything for vehicle settings, but you push this little arrow there, and then you come again to another screen. You see that? So watch this. If you push setup and go to another screen, you'll come to vehicle, and you push that, and then you push vehicle customization, and you look, and there's still nothing about the lift gate. But you push the bottom one, and now we have power back door opening adjustments, and you can set it to all these different heights. So here's the tallest. That's where it comes from the factory at that setting. But you could lower it and choose a different one. That's how you do that. Here's another really cool thing. Down here where you have the three handy USB ports, the one on the far left is actually a way that you can plug your phone in and accomplish two things by plugging your USB into that one. You can go here now to the media center and control the phone through the media center. You can control your phone, so you can get your music, you can play your Pandora, all of that. And the other thing about having a hardwire instead of Bluetooth, actually there are two other things, is a higher quality sound. You know, when it goes through Bluetooth, the sound has to be compressed into a file that can play through Bluetooth, whereas if you use the hardwire, now you're going to get a higher quality sound. The other thing is there are people like me who don't like having the phone synced Bluetooth, because then all of your conversations, everything is coming across the car, the sound system, and on the screen. So I really like having the use of my phone without having it Bluetooth. And that's how you do it. You go to the USB that's on the far left down there. Alright, then the final thing that I want to show you today is, we're real excited. The car salesman that you're going to deal with is real excited about the adaptive, or some people call it radar, cruise control. That's where you set your cruise at 70, you come up on two semis going side by side, they're going 60. Your car will recognize that and keep a safe distance. You set the distance on here. And then as soon as there's a clear path for you, it'll resume to your 70 miles an hour. Well, that's great, but for some reason, a lot of folks don't like that. Well, in Highlander, there's a great answer to that. When you turn on the cruise control here, you'll see up on the dash that you have the new insignia for where it shows a little car, and then it shows the dial. The car meaning that it's going to see cars in front and slow down and adapt to that. Well, all you do is when you first turn it on, hold the button. There, look what happened. It went back to traditional cruise. So those of you who don't want to use the radar or adaptive cruise control, just hold the button down when you go to set it, and it will go back to the traditional cruise. All right, well, those are some tips. I hope those helped, and join me next time, and I'll even have some newer ones on some other cars. So have a great day, and thanks. And again, this is John Hall from Metro Toyota.